Hello and welcome to today's workout. Today we are doing something a little different. We are doing low impact cardio. So this is really great for, first of all, new moms, all right, postpartum moms who want to slowly start to get back into shape but don't want to be doing anything too intense or impactful on the joints. So anything with jumping or just crazy cardio that's going to make you feel absolutely exhausted. It's also good for people who don't really love cardio but do want to work on their fitness, but the idea of it just kind of wants to send them running for the hills. So this is very mild. It's 45 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. So it's a quick workout. The work is very, very light. You are going to get your heart rate up. You're going to start breathing quicker and the blood's going to get flowing, but you're not doing things like burpees and box jumps and crazy cardio. So it's a really good starting point for someone who wants to start burning those calories and get in shape but doesn't want to go all in. All right. So you don't really need anything for props. I like to train barefoot, so I've got my yoga mat, but you can just have an open space anywhere in the floor. And then if you want to challenge yourself, you can grab a light set of dumbbells. I'd say 1 to 1.5 kilos or 3 pounds in each hand is more than enough for what we're going to be doing. And when we rest, you can either stand still and just breathe, you can march on the spot, or you can join me with gentle step touches. All right, so we just want to keep that heart rate going the whole time, but please listen to your body, and if you need to take a rest at any point, then please do so. It's also a good idea to have some water nearby so you can quickly grab a sip whenever you need to during the rest intervals. All right, so we've got a 26-minute workout coming up and then a quick cool down. So you'll be out for about 30 seconds. So get everything that you need together and I will see you on the mats. All right, we're going to start in about 10 seconds. I've got my interval timer on. We're going to start with just marching briskly to get ready and get ourselves into the zone for this. All right, and here we go. Good. So nice and easy and gentle, low impact, not running on the spot, just marching on the spot. All right, swing those arms. Another nice little tip is if you take your legs wider and bring your knees up higher, then you start to work the obliques. Whereas if the legs are more narrow, then you're working more the rectus abdominals. So up to you, you decide. You also decide on the pace. All right. Decide on how high you want to lift those knees, how quickly you want to march. If you do want to gain speed, think about swinging the arms faster and the legs will just fall in line. About 5 more seconds to go. And then we have a little break. Good. So I'm going to do step tap. You're welcome to just stand still on the spot and breathe for the next 20 seconds. Get your heart rate back down. But as you can see, it's very mild and gentle. Just slowly getting into the cardio zone here. Nothing groundbreaking. A good introduction. Good. All right. We've got step together, step crunch, step together, step crunch. Good. Exhale as you bring that knee up. I'm just doing some pec squeezes here in my arms. So if you're holding weights, then you'll be feeling the burn. I'm trying to cross my leg across my body to the opposite elbow. Stay down in a bit of a bend, small squat. Good. And you really want to be taking up your whole yoga mat. So step out nice and wide and stay low to the ground. Use your breathing. That's it. So if you are postpartum, then just watch that pace. All right, breathe, step touch, or march, or standing still. So brand new mom, slowly getting back into it. You still want to be focusing on the pelvic floor. So every time you exhale, I want you to think about squeezing your pelvic floor as well. 4 more seconds here. Step together, leg curl. Step together, leg curl. Step together, leg curl. So working the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. Again, I'm staying nice and low. So the lower you go, the harder it is. The wider you make your steps, the harder it is. You got your hand weights. It's a bit harder there too. Really squeeze the heel into the hips. Working the backs of the legs. And remember to breathe. Squeeze pelvic floor on every exhale. Good. And slow down the pace if you need to, or speed it up if that feels good. 4 more seconds. Back to step touch, step touch. Breathe here. Think about breathing 360 degrees. So imagine inside your rib cage, you've got a camera lens, and it opens up in all directions really wide, and then it contracts. So don't just breathe into the front, breathe into the sides and the back. Good. All right, we've got knee up, punch, punch, knee up, punch, punch. So I'm changing legs. Knee up, punch, punch, knee up, punch, punch. Good. And just going at a pace that works for you. If you've got boxing technique, then use it for the punches. So how sort of mighty you want to make those punches is up to you. Getting down nice and low. Really using your breathing. Good. Step touch. That's it. 360 breathing. You can also make the step wider if you're feeling good. Get down lower. But this is your rest period, so just be mindful to rest. Active rest. All right. And hamstring curls again, without the step in between. So really squeezing my elbows backwards, staying down nice and low to the ground. There we go. Modifying the pace to suit your level of fitness. And if you do want to try with weights, pick them up and you can always put them down if it gets too much. You can just see how it goes on each exercise. That's it. Tap jacks next. Keep breathing. Good. 5 more seconds. You got it. Good. Step touch or just stand still. Breathe, calm it down, slow everything down. Good. We're a quarter way through of the workout. Doing really well. Remember to breathe and smile. Good. Tap jacks. So unlike jumping jacks, there's no jumping here, which is nice. It's also nice to know that you can get your heart rate up without jumping. And you can do easier movements and still feel like you've worked. That's what I like about low impact cardio. It is quite old school. Reminds me of those aerobics classes I went to in the gym in high school. But they worked, I felt good afterwards. So why not? Good. Squat and reach coming up next. Maybe grab your weights. Good. Use those arms. There we go. All right, step tap or march it out. Marches, standing still. Really focus here on your breathing and slowing things down. So even if you are doing step tap like me, you can still slow down your breathing. And that'll still slow down the heart rate. Good. All right, we've got squat and reach. Squat and reach. There we go. So bending down nice and low. If you're postpartum, really squeeze the pelvic floor at the bottom and exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. And squeeze. And squeeze. There we go. Reaching up nice and tall. If you want to challenge yourself, you could do it on a rise. 16 more seconds. Good. That's it. So just modifying for your level of fitness and strength, and maybe just your mood and your attitude today, how you're feeling today. Good. Back to step touch. Deep, slow breaths. 360-degree breathing. So think about breathing sideways, breathing backwards. It's your back expanding, and everything hugs and tight on the exhale. Sumo squats. Get into a sumo position and punch it out. Good. So postpartum, squeeze your pelvic floor the whole time here, especially on the punch forward. You can even do a double exhale, just like that. Open those knees, get down nice and low. Try not to stick the bum out too much. So kind of pulling up in the lower abs. And really find a bit of force in those punches to work the arms and the shoulders. Good. So really think about punching something or someone. There you go. Last one. And step tap. Good. We've got a good morning coming up next. So we're going to lean forward, not in a squat, right? Hinging at the hips, legs are almost straight. And then pulling up with the elbows. Chest pull. Good. Slow down that breathing. Breathe into your whole rib cage. Good. So reaching forward. Good morning. And pull. Good morning. And pull from the side. Legs almost straight. And pull those elbows back. Imagine that you're pulling up one of those cables at the gym. Get those elbows up to the ceiling. Good. There we go. Right. Just working our way through this workout. Focus on breathing. Lots of oxygen all the time. Almost there, 8 seconds. And back to step touch. Good, 3, 2, 1. Good, step touch, you got it. Good. Lunge to sumo squat. Coming up next, so we're going to do one direction only. And then in the next round, the other side. We're going to go from a sumo squat and twist into a lunge to face that way. Breathe. It's going to burn in the legs. All right, so sumo squat, lunge. Sumo squat, lunge. I'm swiveling at the hip, trying to get my knee to hover down almost to touch on the ground. So the lower you go, the harder it is. So just modify for where you're at. Good. Here we go. Breathe in, smile. Smile on the inside. If you can't smile on the outside. 20 seconds. Good. You got this. Slow it down if you need to. If you also just want to hold or hold in the sumo squat, you can do that. If it's feeling like it's too much, 8 seconds, almost there, almost done. Good, and step tap, or march it out, or standing still, breathing, calming down the heart rate. Good, you're doing really well. Just think about how good you're going to feel at the end of this. A nice rush of endorphins is going to hit you, and you're going to feel fantastic for the rest of your day. Right, other side, sumo squat to lunge, squat to lunge. Opening the knee and the hip, swiveling, staying down nice and low. Good, that's it. Breathe. Just under 20 seconds left. Legs are burning. They're going to feel amazing afterwards. Just keep thinking about that. 9 seconds. You got this. Lots of oxygen. Good. Step tap. Squats. Squat walks. Coming up next. Breathe. Slow it down. Almost there. Good. All right, we're going to do step, step, step. So I'm not bringing my legs together at all. I'm staying nice and low, and I'm stepping really long, even past my mat. So the wider you step and the lower you go, the harder it is. Not bringing legs together. All right, keeping that squat position going. 20 seconds, you can do it. Good. Keep breathing, being aware of the pelvic floor and your diaphragm the whole time. That's it. down low, step it out far, 5 seconds. Do anything. Good. Good, back to step touch. Well done, you are doing so well. Give yourself a pat on the back and a big smile. Good, knee ups. Coming up next with a small crunch, 4 more seconds. Good. All right, knee up. Remember, if you take it out slightly to the side, you're working more the obliques, so it's really up to you. I'm just doing a small crunch in the upper back, so I'm not going too far over, just a little bit, bringing that knee up as high as you can to meet the elbows and the chest. Good. That's it. 17 more seconds. Almost there. You can do anything for 17 seconds. Good. 10 seconds now. You got it. Good. Breathe. And step tap. Good. Starting to feel the heat now. Hopefully you are too. And just slow it all down. Deep breaths, lots of oxygen. Single leg knee to chest. One direction only. Leaning over and knee to chest. Good. So I'm going at quite a brisk pace. You can slow it down if you need to. Especially if you're holding weights, you might need to slow it down. Keeping a bend in the supporting leg. That's it. Good. 20 more seconds. Knee into chest. Elbows down, knee up. Exhale. That's it. Good. Right, so we got about 8 seconds left here. Nice, really nice work. Slow it down. Breathe. Go to the other side. Good. 2, 1. Other side, leaning over and knee up. Be aware of the pelvic floor, especially if you're postpartum. Squeeze it. Every time your knee comes up, you're squeezing your pelvic floor. Good. So breathing all the time and just enjoying the fact that you can move your body and get in such a good workout without any jumping. Good. So maybe after this workout you realize cardio is not so bad. Good, always good to train our heart and lungs for fitness. That's it. Step tap. So we definitely don't want to be the kind of person that can't, run after our kids or run to catch a train or something like that. You don't need to be someone who runs marathons, but you just need to be able to handle the everyday challenges in life without getting completely winded. All right, squat to leg lift. Good, I'm internally rotating my hips. So you're not going to be able to lift the leg too high, just as high as you can, working the side glutes there. Coming down nice and low into your squat and exhale. So follow my breathing. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Squeeze pelvic floor and squeeze it. Good. So that is the benefit of cardio. We all need a little bit of fitness and endurance just to get through life. If you really enjoy it and you like pushing yourself, then you go more extreme. But it's always good to do just a little bit for everyday health. Good. Step tap. All right, we've got wood choppers coming up next. So if you like this workout, remember you can repeat it. You could do half of it. You could stop at this point. We're about 2/3 of the way in. All right, so leaning up, chopping down. Lean up and down. So imagine you're holding an axe, and you were chopping some wood. That's where it comes from. So leaning up to the one side, bending down to the other. Trying to bend down as low as you can. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. You got it. Maybe you don't go down as low and it looks more like that. It's okay, wherever you're at. You can also add more force. Another option is to hold a medicine ball, and you could even throw the medicine ball down, pick it up, lift it up, throw it down, and then you definitely be using more force. Just remember to exhale on the way down. Good. So if you're enjoying this workout, or maybe you're not enjoying it at this moment, but you feel great afterwards, then let me know in the comments if you'd like more low impact cardio workouts. And then I'll put some more up. Good, other side, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, good. That's it. Go down as low as you can. Remember, in the break, you can always just hold still. You don't have to sidestep. If you really need a break, if you need a water break, you can stop moving altogether, but keep focusing on the breathing. 15 seconds. Good. It's the breath that brings us back to ourselves, takes us out of our mind into the body, calms everything down. Good. So breathing here, slowing it all down. Good. Kickbacks next. Nice one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Kicking back. So I'm leaning forward slightly, kicking my legs back, stretching, really extending into the quads, flexing the glutes as I kick back. Also triceps, squeezing the arms, locking out the elbows and the knees to really help contract, force those muscles to contract. Donkey kicks, give them a bit of power. Good, I'm definitely building up some heat and sweating. It's a really hot day today, but it's all good. Good. And slow down, breathe, side step, march it out. All right, so I want you to now channel when you were a kid and you went rollerblading, or maybe skiing. We're doing a skating move next. So this probably doesn't look quite like it, but that's what you're visualizing as you're doing this. Skiing or skating. Just imagine that sense of freedom and playfulness that you had as a child. Try and bring that back up as you do this movement. Back then, when it was just about fun. It wasn't about working out, it was about having fun and exploring your world. And that's what we want. We want to get fit so we can go out and explore our world and just have more fun without worrying about our health. Good. And step tap. Good. 360 breathing. Breathing out sideways, contracting it in. Breathing into the back, contracting it in. Train your breathing. It will transform your life and your behavior. Good, we're going to reach and squat with cactus arms. Or if you're holding those weights, same thing. Elbows down to hips. Get down nice and low. Reach up high, get down low. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We've got 2 more exercises after this and we are done. Good. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Good, 10 more seconds. You got it. Keep breathing. Almost there. Side step. Good. Breathe. Nice. Breathe. Step it out. We got 3 punches into a squat. We're going to punch that direction only. We're going to twist at the hips. So get down into the squat. We're going to go punch, 2, 3, squat. Punch, 2, 3, squat. I'm swiveling with my knee and my hip to help give more power to my punch. So a little bit of boxing technique is to let the power of the punch come from your hip, not your arm. So really focusing on swiveling at the hips and getting down nice and low. If you're holding weights, then this will be great. You'll really feel it. You'll feel the power of that punch. Exhale, 1, exhale 2, exhale 3, exhale. Good. And step it out. All right, we've got the other side. We are almost done, almost there. Good. Nice. Breathe. You got it. Good. Punch, 2, 3, and squat. Punch, 2, 3, and squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. Use that hip. Might as well practice a little bit of technique. I mean, I'm no expert, but it's just one of the things I've picked up along the way. 2, 3. Almost there, 15 seconds. You got it. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. One more exercise after this. That's it. Almost there. You got it. We're going to do squat and reach. And then we are done. 26 minutes of cardio. Yes, we have. Squat, I'm going to go up on my heels. Good. Down and up and down and up. Last round. So working some balance. You don't have to rise up on your heels if you don't want to. If you want for some variation, you can even turn the legs out. So going through almost a sumo squat. Or you can go back to parallel, whatever you prefer. I always like variety. 8 more seconds and you are done. Good, you've done so well. You have done this. Good. Well done. Let's just step it out. Nice and small, breathe. Slowly bring the heart rate back to normal. Nice, deep, slow breaths. Well done. I certainly hope you've enjoyed this workout as much as I have. It just feels good to move and get lots of oxygen into the body. Good, slowing it down, making it smaller. Good. We're going to end off with just a very quick stretch out. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's do a side stretch. So wide stance, bending the knees, reaching over. You can push against your opposite thigh for some support. Don't think about collapsing in the shortened side. Think about lengthening the open side. Armpit up, up, up to the sky. Good. And change sides. Just release all that hard work that you've done. Breathe. Good. If If you have balance that's not great, go up against a wall and just hold. Otherwise, you're going to reach back for your foot with both hands. Bring your knees together for me. Zip up the inner thigh so the legs do not separate. And then inhale, exhale, gently kick your foot back into your hands. It's going to just intensify the stretch in the quad. But don't take this leg back behind you. Keep the knees squeezing together. Inhale, exhale, kick back. Good, let's change sides. Knees and inner thighs together. Inhale, exhale, kick back. Inhale. Good, exhale, kick it back. Good, let's do a figure four. Again, you can hold onto the wall. Otherwise, crossing the ankle over the knee and sinking down nice and low. I like to rest my elbows on my knee, trying to push this knee down to the ground. Nice flex in the foot. And just holding it there, stretching out the glutes, side of the hip. Good. Coming up, changing sides. Crossing over at the ankle. Good. Flex the foot. Drop this knee down. Maybe use your elbow to press it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And last thing, if you want, you can use a chair or a wall. You're just going to forward fold. You can keep a slight bend in the knees if you want, otherwise trying to straighten them out. Maybe you've got some yoga blocks, so you just want to push against your shins. Walk yourself down, right, to wherever your hands can get to. Maybe you have a slight bend in the knees, maybe you don't. And we're just forward folding, holding it there. Relax, stretching out the backs of the legs, those hamstrings, all those hamstring curls. Breathe, release the lower back. Last one, deep breath in. Exhale. And slowly inhale brings you up, rolling up through the spine, one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Head comes up last. And there you have it. Well done. Pats on the back. You have done it. I hope that you have enjoyed today's workout. Please let me know if you did, and I'll add some more workouts just like this one. Otherwise, I hope to see you again on your mat in our next workout.